How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We have numbers coming from Robinhood. They are growing like crazy in their crypto trading. We have numbers coming from some larger companies buying some Bitcoin for very cheap. We also are going to look at why it's so important for politicians to be pro-Bitcoin, along with the markets just generally are looking pretty green today. At least the crypto market is, with Bitcoin around 57,000. Of course, by the time you see this, who knows what happens. But Solana's up at 154. Let's take a look at what this means, where we're going, where we've been, all that, and take a look at all the top news from today. If you don't mind, hit subscribe. Turn on the bell notification so you know right when I post videos. Also, there's a link to Margex. If you haven't tried it already and you've been curious, you can try it today. Right, there's a link underneath the video. There's no airdrop right now, but they often run airdrops to give you guys some extra money for trading. And there's no KYC. You don't need a VPN. You can use all forms of collateral, even if you just want to sign up and have it ready. And you don't even trade right away, but you just want to have it ready to deploy in times where we do fall down quickly, and you want to try to run into that burning building, catch that falling knife. That's what we did. And yeah, our best trade's up 360%. Our worst trade's up, I think, about 40% from this day. One other thought, even if you're not super interested in leverage trading, I get that, that's fine. But last weekend, when you could trade cryptocurrency, but you couldn't go into your brokerage accounts, you couldn't trade a lot of other assets, you could go leverage trade. Now, of course, you could just trade on something like Coinbase, right? You could just sell your cryptocurrency or buy it or something, but you can't short the market there, as far as I know, and you can't use leverage. So if you did want to do that, this might be a good hedge if you get news on the weekend, or if we get news on the weekend and you want to do some trading. Maybe all of a sudden the Fed announces that they're cutting rates and that they're going to start buying back even more treasuries. They're going to provide more liquidity, and then the market spikes up. Maybe you want to get in on that. So again, if you want to check that out, there's a link underneath. Also, if you're going to Bitcoin Vegas, there's a link underneath the video to Bitcoin 2025 where you can get 10% off with my code MyFinancialFriend. The tickets are much cheaper now too. They're like a third the price. So if you want to check that out, it's underneath the video. Now, look at this. Let's start here. The Bitcoin ETFs, IBIT saved the day with a $53 million inflow. If you look through the rest of them, GBTC had a negative $31 million day. Bitwise had a +3. BTCW with 10.5. At BTC did nothing. Zero is not bad after 7 negative days, yeah. And then BlackRock came in and saved the day with 53 million. Still not a bunch of inflows, but Bitcoin's still doing well. I think part of that is whales are stacking. Also, we know companies are buying as well. Metaplanet secured 1 billion yen at a 0.1% APR loan. Proceeds to fund additional purchases of BTC. Now let's look up 1 billion yen to USD. It's about $6.8 million. But I know that's not a large amount, but at least when you compare it to other companies, right? This is like one buy for Mr. 100. But when you have a bunch of companies that do this continuously, or even just a handful of companies, they're buying $6 million of Bitcoin at a time, and they're looking at storing this for the long term. That does help out the Bitcoin market. Robinhood Q2 crypto revenue at 81 million, which is up 161% year over year. Crypto trading volume 21.5 billion, which is up 137% year over year. I mean, that just shows you that there's a lot of demand. There are a lot of people coming back in. I know some people have said retail's not in yet. I think retail's in the market, honestly. I just don't think a lot of new retail is in the market. Of course, we do have people investing through the Bitcoin ETFs, but I'm not so sure that we need a bunch of new retail, because we've already moved up pretty drastically. Obviously, to get like a massive alt season, people need to go from Bitcoin to altcoins, most likely, or just dump money into altcoins, right? But I think we could get that even with the market that we have now. Of course, naturally, as the price goes up, more people will be drawn in that haven't gotten into it before. But it seems to me that retail is in this game. Like the people that are trading on Robinhood and their crypto revenue, I'm guessing is almost all retail. Same thing with Coinbase. Even though they have more volumes coming from institutional players, most of their revenue is coming from retail traders. Brazil regulator approves first Solana spot ETF, partnering with CME Group. This will be live within 90 days. This actually comes right after we got news on XRP, that the judge ordered XRP to pay, or Ripple to pay $125 million in civil penalties, officially ending the lawsuit and concluding XRP is not a security. So that's interesting. I mean, Solana's already moving up. It was moving up before this news, but versus Solana, it's moved up now over 5% from the previous all-time high, the Solana ETH chart. So that means it's moving up 5% while Solana's staying sideways, or it's moving up, 6% when when Ethereum's moving up 1%. So yeah, Solana just in general is outperforming Ethereum significantly. It's outperforming most of the market, honestly. It's up at 153.6. Solana hit 156 just a little while ago. But yeah, look at this rebound. I mean, we're talking about literally going from 109 or 110 all the way up to 156. That is a 45% bounce. That's nuts. Show me something else that bounced 45% since the market correction or crash a couple days ago. Ryan Rasmussen, who's the head of research at Bitwise Invest, says these are 5 reasons why the crypto voter matters in the 2024 election. 5x more Americans than those that own an EV. Okay, so a lot of people own crypto. 3.5x more Americans than belong to a union. 2.75x more Americans than attended an NFL game last season. 2x American families who directly hold stock. And 1.3x more Americans than use rideshare every month. So it just shows you how many people actually own crypto. We're talking 52 million Americans. And this number most likely only goes up. Of course, there are some days where people sell off everything, but the fact is most people hold some of their crypto. Most people don't fully sell out, and there are more people being added because of the Bitcoin ETFs. So it is important to for these types of things to go the right way. Like, I know that the judge isn't making a decision based on how many people own XRP, but the fact is, when these things get taken care of, when there's better regulation, when there's more certainty, when it's easier to buy certain cryptocurrencies, that's just good for everyone that's in the crypto market. And there are a lot of people in the crypto market. MSTR, I like the stock. I do like the stock. I do hold some MSTR. Down 91% today. Holy cow, what's happening? Well, they have a stock split. Right? So they are actually up 3.36%, most likely a little bit due to the stock split, a little bit because Bitcoin's up. But yeah, they're doing a 10 for 1 for 10 stock split. So now it's easier to have options on MicroStrategy for some people that don't have fractional shares. They can buy MicroStrategy a little bit easier. For some people that aren't as well educated in the area, now they just feel like it's cheaper, right? So it's still the same market cap. You just get, the pie's cut 10 more ways, or 10x smaller. So $129 right now. Nintendo giveaway. I talked about this crypto several times yesterday. It's up 65% in 24 hours. Of course, it is a small crypto, but they've added a lot of holders. And the market cap is twice that of what it was yesterday when I said that I was going to buy it. And then a little while later in a different video, I said that I finally bought it. So it actually moved up 20% before I bought it. But yeah, this thing is still just a $630,000 market cap. They're doing a big giveaway We're giving away an N64 with all games available. Winner takes all. Ends in 72 hours. So follow NSoul, like, retweet, and tag 3 people. Drop your N64 wallet address and hodl at least 10K N64 tokens. Good luck. I'd do this if I was you. I would go over to their Twitter page because this is pretty sweet. I mean, I actually had one of these. When I got done at college, I came home and I was selling things to pay for student loans. And this is actually one of the things I sold. Like, these are valuable, even if you didn't want to keep them. They're valuable. So definitely go enter to win this N64 Solana chain. Now, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts on the market right now. Of course, the market can change quickly, but overall, I mean, this has been a pretty nice bounce. We've gotten some interesting news out of Japan. We've gotten some interesting news on this XRP case. There's been so much that's gone on this week. Like, if you were gone this week, you on vacation or something, you could have missed a lot and it would be hard to catch up. But yeah, I have a bunch of videos if you are that person. Let me know your thoughts though underneath the video. If you do want to start trading, there's that link to Marjax, Blowfin, and CoinW underneath the video. We do have some big numbers coming out next week with CPI. I think PPI is coming out as well. So be on the lookout for that. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.